This is the official weigh-in for EFC 31, live from the Coca-Cola Dome, Johannesburg.
We are coming to you live from the Coca-Cola Dome in Johannesburg, South Africa. I'm Shane the Duke Wellington, and we are moments away from the official weigh-in of EFC 31. Now, the Extreme Fighting Championship is the biggest MMA event on the African continent, and this one features 12 massive bouts. The 5 main card bouts will be shown live in HD around the world. So, let's get it started. This is the official weigh-in for EFC 31.
EFC 31 is proudly brought to you by BetExchange.com, SA's leading sports betting company, in association with GNC Supplements, Pitbull Energy Drink, Rex Diff and Gearbox, Maxim Magazine, and One Plan Health Insurance. And with special thanks to the following partners.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official weigh-in for EFC 31. Introducing from my left, EFC Africa President Cairo Howarth. Without him, none of this would be possible. EFC matchmaker Graham Cartmel, our event representative Mr. Jason Besaidnote, Shane the Duke Wellington, the voice of the Hexagon, and our beautiful EFC Hexagon girls. Ladies and gents, as always, if an athlete does not make his required weight, he will have 2 hours to cut down. We have one hell of a card for you tomorrow night, and we'll kick things off in the featherweight division between Tumisang Madiba and Sizwe Nikati. First up to the scale is Sizwe Nikati. 67.90 for Mr. Nikati. And he will go up against Tumisang Madiba. $65.15 for the president. Our next bout is in the bantamweight division between Craig Nino and Marino Kuntindana. First up to the scale is Marino Kuntindana. $61 on the money for Mr. Kuntindana. And he will face off against Craig Nino. $60.10 for Mr. Nino. Our next bout is in the bantamweight division between Baldwin Ndlalose and Lawrence Buertis. First up to the scale is Lawrence Buertis. $61 on the money for Mr. Buertis. He will face off against Baldwin Ndlalose. $61.40 for Mr. Ndlalose. Our next bout is in the middleweight division between Jason Culverwell and Warren Ellison. First up to the scale is Warren Ellison. $84.90 for Mr. Ellison. And he will face off against Jason Culverwell. $82.75 for Mr. Culverwell. Our next bout is in the featherweight division between and Leo. The scale is Leo Glass. $66 on the money for Mr. Glass. And his opponent tomorrow night is Tyson Schellen. $65.60 for Mr. Schellen. Our next bout is in the light heavyweight division between Donovan Hawkey and Ian Visser. First up to the scale is Ian Visser. $92.7 for Mr. Visser. And he will go up against Donovan Hawkey. $92.20 for Bam Bam. Our next bout is in the featherweight division between Nelson Fatera and Brendan Katz. First up to the scale is Brendan Katz. $65.9 for Mr. Katz. And he will go up against Nelson Fatera. $66 on the money for Mr. Fatera. Our next bout is in the bantamweight division between Matthew Bursky and Cedric Doyle. First to the scale is Cedric Doyle. $60.90 for Mr. Doyle. And his opponent tomorrow night will be Matthew Bursky. 62.30, Mr. Bursky. We'll have 2 hours to cut down. Our next bout is in the featherweight division between Henry Botha and Wesley Hawkey. First up to the scale is Wesley Hawkey. $68 for Mr. Hawkey. And he will face off against Henry Botha. $67.60 for Mr. Botha. Our next bout is in the heavyweight division between Andrew van Zyl and Elvis Moyo. First up to the scale is Elvis Moyo. $117.50 for the bomber. And he will go up against Andrew van Zyl. $118.80 for one gear. Our next bout is in the light heavyweight division between Tumelo Maputa and Donnie van Heerden. First up to the scale is Donnie van Heerden. $94 for Mr. van Heerden. And he will go up against Tumelo Maputa. $91.55 for Mr. Maputa. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's take a closer look at the two men involved in tomorrow night's main event.
Nkazimulo, Zulu boy, Zulu.
I fought him before and I beaten him and I will beat him again.
Denmark, the
At the end of that night, EFC Africa 31, Coca-Cola Dome, the Mark the Wolfpan, the new EFC Africa Bantamweight champion.
There's huge pressure on both of these guys. Zulu because it's his first title defense, and Penna because he has given up everything to make this fight happen.
At EFC 31, the stand-up specialist and bantamweight champion Nkazimulo Zulu will put his title on the line as he faces off against the former undefeated featherweight champion Demart Penna.
Penna and Zulu is literally a perfect matchup. You've got the best combination between horsepower and technique. This fight can literally go on for days.
Zulu shot to the top of the division where he comprehensively beat Charlie Veer in the inaugural bantamweight title fight, proving that he is the best on the continent.
I heard this saying on tweet that on the 3rd of July is already gonna be a bantam champion. That's not gonna happen, so I'm gonna put him back in his place, teach him respect again, because I think it's the one thing that he lost now.
This is gonna be a clash of the titans, the two best pound-for-pound fighters in the EFC are going to go head-to-head. So it's going to be an entertaining fight wherever it goes.
Having dominated the featherweight division for over 3 years, DeMart Pena relinquished his featherweight title to drop down to bantamweight, a division he feels he can dominate as well.
He thinks he's just gonna wait for the takedown. He's gonna get hits, and he's gonna get hits. And when he thinks he's gonna get taken down, he's gonna get, you know, just like that, make it dirty. Just make him work, you know. If he's gaining muscle now, he's gonna need to use those muscle because I'm gonna make him work. He's just gotta work every second. It's just gonna make him work, make it a dirty fight.
DeMart is gonna go out there and prove why he's pound for pound the best African MMA champion in Africa.
He's just got the right mentality for the game, and you know, you can't break him mentally or physically. He's just the perfect athlete, and I think that he'll be the bantamweight champion without a doubt.
Will the dangerous finishing skills of Zulu Boy once again get his hand raised? Or will the experience and strength of the Wolf be enough to become a champion once again? It's Nkazimulu Zulu versus DeMart Pena.
When you fight for the title, you need to go there and you give it your all, you know? You have everything to win and nothing to lose, really, you know? But when you're defending, there's so much to lose, you know? And I think that's the most important thing. If he doesn't understand that now, I don't think he's gonna be victorious.
DeMart Pena, you know what, bruh? I knocked you out before, and I'm gonna do it again, and I'm gonna put you back in your place and teach you respect again, because you lost the respect, bruh. I'm the champ. You must know that.
First up to the scale is the challenger, DeMart Pena. $60.90 for the Wolf. And he will face off against the reigning bantamweight champion, Nkazimulu Zulu. $60.50 for the champion. I'm here with your challenger, DeMart Pena. DeMart, strange position you find yourself in for the first time. You're not defending a title, you've actually dropped down. Please can you tell us a little bit about that?
You know, I'm just taking like every fight, you know. I've been here many times and it's not going to be different tomorrow night.
In terms of your preparation, your camp, are you feeling good, you're feeling strong, and what can we expect from you?
Feeling really good, you know. The weight cut was easier than I thought it would be, so I'm excited for the new division.
You don't think you'll be sacrificing any of your strength or your speed for this division?
I think I'm actually stronger now.
Well, best of luck to you tomorrow night, sir. We look forward to seeing the fight. DeMart Pena, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with your champion, Nkazimulu Zulu. Zulu, you said you felt disrespected by DeMart Pena. What can we expect from you tomorrow night?
Tomorrow, I'll just give everything that I got. Hopefully, I'll just knock him out. That's it. Yeah.
In terms of your training, your preparation, how did that all go for you?
It went very well. We added some strength there, and we did some more wrestling, in jiu-jitsu and more Taipei, in sparring, MMA sparring. So I'm ready for this fight. I worked so hard for it.
Well, champ, best of luck for you tomorrow night. We look forward to seeing you defend the title. Nkazimulu Zulu, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm here now with the president of the EFC, Mr. Cairo Haworth. Cairo, let me ask you, man. I mean, this main event, everybody's saying that this is probably the best matchup ever. What are your thoughts on that?
I think, you know, it's been a big build-up towards this fight. Both Zulu and Pena have kind of got on each other's skin, got in each other's faces. A lot of words have been said in this week building up to today, and I think it's all going to boil over tomorrow night.
All right, on another fight, Andrew Fonsell, the last time he was here, he lost his title. Now this is his first fight back with the organization, right back here at the Coca-Cola Dome. That must be exciting too.
I mean, everyone loves watching the heavyweights, and Elvis is no pushover, but this is Andy, you know, it's kind of his first fight back on his road to the title, so looking forward to seeing him back in action.
Now, the preliminary bouts, are there any exciting things happening with the Ster-Kinekor prelims?
There's some crazy weigh-ins. I mean, you saw the guys in each other's faces today, especially looking at Nelson Patera, Brendan Cass headlining that Ster-Kinekor card. It's going to be pretty exciting from the very first fight through to the end.
And what can you tell us about the Patera-Cass fight?
Yeah, I mean, you saw the guys today, aggressive, both going to be coming forward. I think that's going to be one of the fight of the nights.
All right. Now, any other plans for the year? Are you guys coming back to the Dome? What are the plans for EFC?
Got so many big fights coming up. Next, back to Carnival City. After that first show in Durban, which is really exciting. Then again, Johannesburg, Cape Town again. So lots of stacked fight cards coming up.
Tell us a bit more about the Durban show.
Well, it's headlined by Soldier Boy, and he's fighting against Drickus, who's undefeated. So a lot of people saying this is going to be Gareth's hardest fight to date. And let's see, a lot of hype around that fight. A lot of guys are excited. And then they've already got Jeremy Smith and Martin van Saden on that fight card too. So a whole bunch of big names going to be confirmed for that fight card in August.
All right, thank you very much, Cairo. That's the president of the EFC, Mr. Cairo Howard. Well, that concludes the official weigh-in for EFC 31. Remember, you can catch all the Ster-Kinekor prelims on the big screen in HD at Ster-Kinekor cinemas around the country. Plus, you can catch EFC 31 anywhere on any device with the EFCAfrica.tv app. Plus, you can catch all the action from the 5 main card bouts live around the world starting at 8 p.m. Central African Time. So just go to the TV schedule at EFCAfrica.com for broadcast details in your country. Till then, you take care, and thanks for joining us.
One is the most lethal stand-up fighter on the continent. The other, an undefeated former champion. On the 3rd of July at the Coca-Cola Dome in Johannesburg, EFC Bantamweight champion Nkazimulu Zulu clashes with the undefeated Demart the Wolf Pena. Two greats will finally collide. Plus, the most feared athlete in the organization, Tumelo Maputa, will unleash his fury against the former light heavyweight title contender Danny van Heerden. It's Nkazimulu Zulu versus Demart Pena for the championship title, and Tumelo Maputa takes on Danny van Heerden in the clash of the light heavyweights. EFC 31, 3 July, Coca-Cola Dome. Tickets and broadcast information at EFCAfrica.com.